Hey, how's it going? There's a new version of Super Smash Bros. For the NES, so let's try it out. Super Smash Bros. Is one of Nintendo's most successful franchises and definitely one of the ones that has a very passionate fan base. So far, there are a handful of different versions of the game. The latest is Smash Ultimate, which just came out for Switch last year. Before that, there were versions for 3DS and Wii U in 2014. Then there was Brawl in 2008, Melee in 2001, and the original N64 version from 1999. That's as far back as the series goes, but now there's an NES version. This isn't actually a brand new game, but instead a ROM hack of an already existing game. For those not familiar, a ROM hack is when a modder modifies an existing game to change up the graphics, design, gameplay, or whatever else, and romhacking.net is a great and active resource for these kinds of games. So basically what creator Forgot Username did was take the Japanese NES fighting game Neketsu Kakuto Densetsu, that was probably a really accurate pronunciation, and change it so the playable characters are instead Kirby, Mario, Jigglypuff, and Pikachu. If you've played Neketsu Kakuto Densetsu before, you know what the gameplay is like, but I have a feeling that many of you watching are like me and haven't even heard of the original game prior to now. So while this isn't technically a brand new experience, it pretty much is. This hack actually was only released about a week before this video was published, so let's play. Nintensu High School. Oh, there's plot, isn't there? Alright. Well, there's no way I'm skipping this. Kirby's about to leave. There's Toad in the background. There he is again. What's in my locker? Looks like a note. Okay. Let's see. It's an invitation to a fighting tournament. Okay, that's the premise. Unlike the toys from the real games. We're looking for Japan's strongest students. Come prove to us how tough you are. We only want the finest fighters. We look forward to seeing you fight. Master Hand. Ooh, okay, that's some serious continuity. That's canon. Alright. So far, I'm really impressed. I know this is a game that already exists, but... See, like, that, like, come on, that was a cool title screen effect. And there's, like, animations here and everything. Alright. I need to turn up the volume. I need to turn on the volume on my laptop, and then we'll start. Alright, here we go. Story or Smash? We gotta learn about this story. That intro only got me more excited for plot to come. Tick with 2 C's. Because it's getting warmer and the ticks are thick. So if you're outside, wear high socks. Alright, that's my actual birthday, so when that comes around, send me something good. Blood type, jeez. Alright, I'll be Mario. Wish they just had 4 of each one because there was presumably a larger roster of characters than they wanted to make custom sprites for, which is fine. Okay, so Kirby's best asset is his speed, especially his big elbow, which doesn't seem fitting because his arms are about half a foot long. Wow, this game is really in depth. There's a lot of stuff you gotta pick. Jeez. Alright, let's just do rule 1. My opponents. Okay, so I'm taking Mario, and we're playing Jay and Chen. Alright. Okay, which one am I? Okay, so I'm this purpley dude over here. Okay, I can kick. Whoa, I just threw him! Okay. Okay, considering the limitations of the NES, this is actually kind of a sick fighting game. I mean, at the very least, it's probably the best that could be done on the NES, quite honestly. I'm pretty much kind of just button mashing, but when that turns into some advanced move, like when I'm just bashing Mario into the ground like that, you know, it feels pretty good. It's fun. Oh, are they fighting? Whoa! Okay, so are there like tag team combo moves or something? I'm just trying to figure out if there are combos possible. I'm just kind of button mashing and. You know, there's only the 2 buttons on the NES and the D-pad. How are they jumping? Alright, well, it doesn't matter for now. I won. Cool, each game levels. Alright, so there's like RPG elements to this, which if you get into it, it could be pretty neat. Sort of like the NES version of the Subspace Emissary. Pikachu is pea soup green, as he's meant to be. Although, I guess if you're playing on the DMG Game Boy, that makes sense. So I don't know if there's being good at this or not, because I'm just kind of mashing. And I know I've said that a lot so far, but I don't really have much else to say, because that is just what I'm doing. Okay, I just should have picked him up. I gotta stop getting in the way, though, when he bounces back off that wall. Okay, now just one-on-one. Before, we didn't get this far, but I have a lot more health than he does. In fact, that's him. Alright. Alright, let's go back to the main menu and see what just the non-story mode is like. Okay, so let's just do Smash mode. Okay, wow, so there's 4-player support. Alright, if you were playing this on hardware and you had an actual NES hardware and you had a multi-tap, this could be a game night. Okay, so functionally it seems like kind of the same thing as before, except you can choose the stages and everybody involved with hitting. These modes are really cool, especially the no rules mode if you want to just have like a sandbox to try to learn the game. But let's do a sudden death mode, which is what this appears to be. Okay, so it's not sudden death. I think it's just, or is it? I don't know. I thought it would be like a one hit and you're gone thing. In this one, the colors are all the same, so you can't really tell who's who. Like, I keep losing track of which version of Jigglypuff I am. Especially when we're all in a ball like that. Alright, I would say overall, this is pretty cool. It's obviously not up to the quality of a Smash game, because it's just an old Japanese NES wrestling game. But it is pretty neat, and it does seem to be about as close as you'll get to a Smash game on the NES. Unless there's some better fighting game that I don't know about. And if there is, go ahead and drop a comment for both myself and others who would perhaps enjoy having that knowledge. And that's that. Feel free to give this video a like and leave a comment, and if you haven't already subscribed, I would appreciate it if you did. Anyway, that's all from me. Thanks for being here. Take care.